Enochian.org, back here again, Enochian.org. For anyone who does not yet know I have a website, I'm sure I mentioned it 1,000 times. Anyway, here is some magical practice. Here's some ideas for folks, stuff you can do that's fun and works really well. Okay, here's something to do for the next 30 days. Or you could start the moon phase. But, starting today is good because sometimes we'll go, we'll start the next moon phase. We forget, we put it off, whatever. But if we start right now, there's no more putting it off, is there? As soon as you've done this video, start it. Or as soon as you get home from work or whatever, just start it. Okay, so what you do for the next 30 days is you light a candle each and every day. Taper candles are good, so make sure they're not going to fall over or anything. Tea lights, if you don't have tapers. Tea lights are easy, they never fall over. I love tea lights. Nothing can knock those over. They just sit there and burn all nice. Put them in a bowl if you want. Though you can do that with tapers too, to put them in a bowl. And tea lights burn about 4 hours, tapers about 4 to 6 hours. If you're too nervous after you get it started and you have to go out for a bit, put it in the sink or the bathtub, and if it falls over, whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about the house burning down. We don't all live in nice stone castles. So what you do is you burn a candle every single day for 30 days towards a particular goal. Now here's the hard part. What's a good goal? Now we all think we want things. Who doesn't, want a new car or whatever? Or certain things, or this certain lover or whatever. And then meanwhile it manifests and we're like, didn't really want that. Or wanted something different. Or actually, no, my focus is a little different. So pre-step is quick figure out a good focus, to something to focus on for 30 days. But you have to do it every day for 30 days. Because the thing is, too often we go into a spell and we do it once and go, it didn't work. Or we do it for, a couple times. That didn't work. No, 30 days. Burn that candle 30 days. Moon phases are important, sure, but as a worker who works for other people, if I had to wait for proper moon phase to do work for somebody, that could be holding things up for a week or two. Forget that. So this is the just get on it, do it now, need to manifest it now kind of magic. You just start that work and the moon phase will just figure it out. If it's a waning moon, it just gets rid of what's in the way of your work. If it's waxing, well, it just builds up your work. That's all. Just focus on that. Planets in line. Well, the planets you need, you'll just have to use the forces of the planets you need that are in line. The ones that aren't, they're not relevant to this. Just get to work. Now, I do astrological talismans and I do like 2-minute time frames on things, and those are just awesome, but that's not what this particular thing is about. This is about do it every day, 30 days. Burn your candle. So you can do it in the morning, do it in the evening, whichever, does not matter. Same time every day is good, but just every day. Doesn't have to be same time. Some of us are schedules different depending on what we have going on that day, right? So, burn your candle. You figure out what you want. You write it on that candle. Write your name on that candle. Put a little name paper on the bottom if you want, your own name. And write things on the name paper you want and place it under the candle if you like. You can roll the candle in some awesome herbs if you like. Put some awesome oils on the candle if you like. All this is good, but the main focus, just get the candle going. Now also, whoever your main spirit is, whatever path, tradition, whatever you are, just pick your main spirit and honor them. So you could do this 2 ways. You could light a second candle for them to honor them, or you could honor them in your first candle. However, depending on who your spirit is, might not be the best spirit for the type of working you're doing. So it depends. Ask them first, right? Call them up, ask them, doing this work for 30 days, can I have your help? Do a little divination to make sure, kind of thing. And if they're for it, you can call them and do the spell working all in the same candle, or light a second candle for them, so they can help to bring in the forces that you need. And then if you're using 2 candles, one for your spirit, one for the spell work, for this, don't call spirit for the second candle yet. That's a different kind of thing. This is just candle to get focus going and forces going, and the magic's working. Every single day for 30 days. It works extremely well. And then if you want to up it later and have a second spirit for the other candle, wait till after the 30 days are done and try it with another thing. The whole thing where we want to just add a bunch of stuff right away into magics, nah. One teacher of mine once had a really good point. He said, if you're making chocolate chip cookies, you follow the recipe to make your chocolate chip cookies. You don't go and add a whole bunch of stuff like applesauce and ketchup and whatever until you've tried the original recipe. You don't know if it'll be good. So say you go throw some ketchup in, just because the person is really new to baking, and they turn out horrible. Well, you don't know if the original recipe is horrible. They might just throw out the cookbook. Oh, that recipe sucks. Or if the new addition is horrible, or which of the new additions? Was it the nutmeg? Was it the ketchup? Was it the pickles? Whatever. So try the original recipe first and then enhance it later. Add some stuff on later, bit by bit. And I recommend this for all the magics. And don't be inviting me over for peanut butter cookies if you like to change stuff up right away. Anyway, sometimes it works though. You know, if you've been baking 20 years and you just know if you add a little bit of brandy in or something, that it'll probably taste better if you add a little bit of brandy. Because, you know, you've been making different recipes for 20 years, 30 years, whatever, you might know. But still, if you just start with the original one, it's not that hard. It means you get to do more magic. How awesome is that, right? So start with the original and then do some additions later. And let me know how it went. Post back, reply, whatever. Let me know how this went. And then for step 2, for your next 30 days, you could add a new spirit for your main candle, for your spell candle. Like your main spirit, one candle, and then a spirit for your spell candle, which is one you already work with. You know, adding new spirits right away for spell work isn't always a good idea. Good to get to know them first, just because it might be something really important. You call up some new spirit and they don't like you or something. And there goes all those candles. There goes those 30 days you could have been working with a spirit that is all about getting you moved forward. So anyway, Enochian.org. Hope you enjoyed your video. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.